is my opinion, commentary, speculation, thoughts, opinions. And today, I'm asking my wonderful husband to join me in this video.
Nope.
Because...
You don't even give me a chair?
You can get yourself a chair.
Oh.
So, and forgive the background noise. It's 90 degrees up here in the Pacific Northwest, and our house cooks. So the air conditioner is on in the background. So anyway, this is Erica Cole. This is her post that was made 9 hours ago today. And it says, I'm looking to mentor your graduates in entrepreneurship. Whether they are going into higher education, a full-time career, military, or just plan on chilling.
Why is plan on capitalized?
I don't know. They need income.
Why not just chilling?
I don't know. But they need income. Translation.
They need income, so
she needs your income.
They should pay
$20 to join her team.
You shouldn't trust any opportunity that costs money
to join.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put that out there. And yes, I'm in my pajamas. But she's going after the 18 to 25
She's
year
going
olds.
after grads. She's going after high school grads.
This isn't a congratulations to grads post. This is, hey, I need your money and I need more people to join my team.
You just graduated. You want to join my team?
Oh, there's more. Go grab a chair. Just get one of the stools.
I can't. There's a puppy playing soccer.
So there's that post. Then she posts her sales report. And, this is just her being snarky, in my humble opinion. Teachable moment. Light bulb. Can you imagine losing almost $18,000? That's what would have happened if I didn't charge sales tax. Is this supposed to be training?
Wait a minute. Yeah. How would you be? Well, you would have to pay it, but yeah, that's how sales tax. That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, as an independent consultant who lives in a sales tax state county, Paparazzi collects sales tax from me on suggested retail value of $5 or $25 every time I place an order. If I don't roll that expense into my customer, I lose income as a business owner.
No, that's not how sales tax is supposed to work.
Yeah.
You're supposed to collect sales tax from them when they buy it from you for $5.
Yeah. Not
from when you order it. She's saying she adds the sales tax that she pays Paparazzi for buying, quote unquote, wholesale.
Yes. Because Paparazzi charges you tax
I'm sure
on the
they
$5
do because they have to.
Yeah.
They charge you $5 tax on the full price, not what you buy it for.
You buy it for $2.75, but they charge you tax on the $5 price point.
Wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's because Paparazzi passes the sales tax on to your state. And if you're an independent Paparazzi consultant, which most newly starting out Paparazzi consultants, to be competitive and to get customers, don't charge sales tax. So they lose money.
Whoa. When you buy inventory, the sales, you pay Paparazzi so that they can pay the government or whatever. The full sales tax on what you would sell it for, not what you buy it for.
Yes.
But you haven't sold it yet.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
I've been talking about this for 4.5 years, and you're just realizing
I thought you were saying, because a lot of people in Paparazzi, they just sell for $5. They don't add in sales tax.
Yeah.
Which means, I guess that's not illegal technically because Paparazzi already paid it. But that means you are paying the sales tax.
Yeah, so
that doesn't matter. You should still pay, whether you pay it or your customer pays it. It shouldn't be paid until it gets to the end.
Pay attention to this.
Oh, God.
So I bought each piece.
So it's even a bigger ripoff.
Yeah. So I bought each piece for $2.75. But Paparazzi would collect the sales tax for our state, which is 11%. So that's 55 cents. So each piece I bought from Paparazzi was $3.30. If I sold it for $5, what are you doing, Annie?
Somebody's ball went underneath the couch. There's just a headless dog.
Pay attention. You're squirreling out on the dog.
But she's so cute.
I know, but if that's how much I paid for each piece with Paparazzi. So when I sold it for $5, my net, what I made, was $1.70.
That's even worse.
I know. So she goes, to my Papa family who are afraid to collect sales tax, you're hurting your bottom line. Yeah, no shit. If you pay sales tax, you charge sales tax. Okay? Pumpkin? I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah, why do you gotta... This is supposed to be to your downline.
Yeah.
And other people who are consultants. Why are you being so fucking condescending?
This is just how she is.
God. Is this how you talk to your own family?
Yes. Haven't you watched Era's Girls with me?
Okay, pumpkin.
If you want an estimate of how much money you've lost, multiply by the number of items you sold, and your sales tax percentage.
No. She's wrong. If you want an estimate of how much money you've lost, multiply by the number of sold items. No. You gotta multiply it by how much stuff you've bought, because you've already paid the sales tax on it.
Yeah.
You get reimbursed sales tax if you charge it to your customers. If you don't, then you end up eating that. She's right there, but she's wrong. You've already lost the sales tax the second you bought it from Paparazzi.
Yeah.
Whether you get it back or not depends on A, that
selling
you
the product,
actually fucking sell it, and B, if you charge sales tax after you do.
Yes.
Well, what happens if you bought it in Washington and you pay Washington sales tax?
But you sell it to somebody in Oregon where they don't have a sales
tax?
tax?
Yeah, you sell it to someone in Idaho or Oregon, yeah.
And their sales tax is
different?
less?
Because usually...
You're still out money.
Usually you have to charge sales tax by where the purchaser is from.
Exactly.
Right? When I go on Steam and I buy a game, it charges me Washington State sales tax because we're in Washington. When we lived in Utah, it charged us Utah sales tax.
Yeah.
Right? They don't charge us Washington sales tax because...
The game developers in Washington.
Because Valve is in Washington. They charge it because we're in Washington.
Exactly. But then
I don't even know what the law would be if you tried to charge sales tax on a state that doesn't have sales tax.
You'd be in violation of the state and local laws. So she puts on here, fix it, Jesus.
But that would only apply if you bought it in one state and sold it in another.
Exactly.
But still, you're going on Facebook. That's not out of the question, right? Like, sure, if you bought it and you sold it at parties, it's probably going to be in the same state unless you live on a border town or something. But, like, you go on Facebook Live, hopefully you have customers from everywhere.
And hopefully your sales tax is collected correctly on your Shopify or, Square store or come and sold. But she puts fix it, Jesus. # I'm not a tax advisor. I'm a boss.
Why are you advising then?
Yeah, she's advising and then she's bragging.
I don't fucking get this. It's like negging, right? Have you heard of negging? It's some bullshit thing that pickup artists tell you, right? When you see a girl, you gotta insult her so that she wants to impress you. That's what she's fucking doing. She's saying, I'm not a tax advisor in the post where she's tax advising. Fine. You're not a tax advisor. Then why are you being a bitch and either give your downline actual advice without being a bitch about it and being condescending, or don't. Nobody's forcing you. # I'm not a tax advisor, so don't give tax advice.
Exactly.
You're trying to have it both ways. You're trying to neg them. You're trying to say, you're stupid, but I'm going to help you out. Why are you doing that?
So she could do this brag post. Her sales report from June 1st of last year to May 8th, 2024. Her gross sales are $268,797.
Are those really sales, you think, or that's total?
This is sales probably to customers and her downline.
I want to know. I would love to see, because like if this includes like the money she gets from paparazzi.
No, this
for
is
her downline.
This is just jewelry sales.
How do you know? She claims it's sales, but like, is she telling us? It doesn't say how many items she sold.
No, it doesn't. It's a very basic report.
Yeah, it's just, I'm just going to skip to the end and I'm not going to get any details.
Oh, good God, I'm recording! Stop talking to me! Okay, so, then, here's another post. She does at least share her downline. You gotta be specific about your prayers, ladies. No, we don't. And
if you're praying, for you to make money, then...
So, a big thank you to all of my customers and downline. I hit a milestone of Life of the Party Black Diamond because of you. I'll end the paparazzi year with over 300,000 in sales. And she made this post a day ago, but she didn't make 300,000 in sales unless she hits it by the end of this month.
Is the paparazzi talking fiscal years?
Ending this month.
Instead of, okay. I really hate that they do that, but yeah.
Yeah, me too. But here she is going live, messing with her hair.
Yeah, I would love to know how many of those she sold to people in her downline.
Yeah.
Which, fuck you if that's what you do, because you're
ripping off your downline.
You've told them that they're gonna join you. You did a fucking post where you told grads to join you to make money, and if you turn around and sell those grads those things at full price that they can only then turn around and sell at a loss, then you are an asshole. You're not helping them. It takes away from their actual sales to other people.
It takes away from their income, but it adds
because
to
the
yours.
time they spend, the shipping, all that, they have to recoup those costs by selling even more. How are you helping them by selling them something that you have that they could get theoretically from paparazzi themselves? Why would they even
entrepreneurship?
Why would they even allow that? And how is that being a mentor?
It's not. It's just patting her own pockets.
Yeah. Being a mentor by having these quote-unquote mentees buy from me at a loss? Jesus.
Well, here's the important thing. She reached Black Diamond, so she gets a $2,000 shopping spree in Vegas from paparazzi.
Right. And a professional photo.
And then she puts up her sales report again. So she's made 8,848 sales. Average sale is $30.37.
Gross and net. Why are gross and net like almost exactly the same?
I don't know.
That's not how math works.
I know. And you would know because you're a math genius.
I am not a math genius.
But she's had, $172 in returns.
Because your gross would be what you sold total. Like, the money you got from other people, right?
Yeah.
Your net would be your gross minus your costs. And she's got to have costs for envelopes. She's got to have costs. Right up front, your cost is what you paid paparazzi.
For the jewelry.
If she sold one piece of jewelry, right, her gross would be $5 or $5 in tax, okay? Because she charges tax. We've already established that. So, I don't know where tax. We'll say $5.50. I don't know what tax is in her state, but it would be like $5.50. But your net would be $5.50 minus what? $2.75 plus tax, or $5. Yeah, it would be $2.25. That would be your net.
Her sales tax is 6%.
I'm not doing that.
I know. But that's what sales tax is in her state.
But I'm just saying, like, your gross would be what you got from end users, from end customers. Your net would be minus what you paid. It should be like half. It should be less than half. Less than half. Unless somehow you're getting them for free from paparazzi. Well, and you get some for free. Maybe it would be...
Well, she does get double hostess rewards. Because... she's life of the party.
Right, but that's
blah,
just
blah, blah,
like
blah, blah.
2 free when you buy 10. Yeah, she should. And this also, if you're doing it right, your net should include all the stuff you bought, not just the net for what you sold.
Stickers.
So
envelopes.
The point I'm making
racks.
is I did like you buy one, your gross would be $5 in tax, and your net would be $225, right? Yep. Minus what you spent on mailers and stamps and stuff, right?
Yep.
But if you bought 10 pieces of jewelry and only sold one, your gross would be $5 and tax. Let's forget about the tax amount, $5. And your net would be negative.
Mm-hmm.
Because you only made profit on that one piece, so you only made $225, but you spent what was it, $275? I mean, you're 270 in the hole. That's what a real gross net would look like. And that, I'm not even counting the mailers and the stamps and your time. You should be paying yourself for your time.
Yeah.
If you were honest, you would be paying yourself at least $15 an hour, just to make sure that you're making enough to make it worth it.
Yeah. So here's another post. This was from the 8th. Join my team for only $20. And then sign up for the monthly Fashion Fix subscription, which could be anywhere from $86 to $92 a month, to remain active, which makes her reach her Crown Club goals and has an active downline. Sell on your terms. Buy on your terms.
No.
How are you buying on your own terms?
You buy and sell on Paparazzi's terms. You cannot sell for anything other than what Paparazzi says you can, unless you want to lose your active status.
Exactly.
You cannot buy on your term. You cannot say, you know what, I want to pay $2. You can't haggle with fucking Paparazzi.
Nope.
Not if you want to remain active. So what does she mean by
buy on your terms?
I mean, so when she says sell on your terms, she means sell on your timetable.
Yes.
That's really the only term you get. And maybe whether you use your, I don't know, Shopify website
or Paparazzi Premiere.
Whether you go to trade shows or do it on Facebook Live.
But the whole point of this one is to get new blood to sign up and stay active.
And buy on your terms. What terms can you buy on? Just how much?
Yeah.
And whether you pay with a credit card or cash? Like...
No.
Seriously, what term? You can't haggle.
And Fashion
Fix
is...
You can barely pick what you buy because you got to do it before they all sell out.
Right, and Fashion Fix is a predetermined selection of jewelry that you have no say.
So then that's even less say on what you buy.
Yeah, you have no say on the Fashion Fix sets.
So this is... I mean, I guess if you took her to court, she could probably argue her way out of it. But this is wholly misleading.
Yeah, and this is a subscription service. This shit that they pre-select for you. You can buy it on your terms.
Try to cancel after 4 months when you're just seeing money go down the hole.
Because you can't sell this shit to anybody.
She will do the same negging if you contact her. First of all, she probably won't even contact you back. She'll probably just do a Facebook post, which are like, what are with all these scrubs asking me for help? Get out there and sell. She'll give you that same speech that she gives to everyone, which is not fucking mentoring, no matter how much she says it is.
No, it's belittling, dehumanizing.
And we already see that to her quote unquote friends and people she mentors, she negs them and treats them like, talks down to them.
Oh
like, that's what she's going to do to everyone. Every grad who signs up.
That's not new.
Complains 2 to 3 months later that they're not making any money. She's going to be like, it's your fault. You're not going live enough. You're not, you're
not being consistent
even
enough.
Though you're supposed to be selling on your terms, they're your terms until it doesn't work. And then suddenly your terms suck. You need to buy more. You need to stay active. You need to go live every single hour of every single day. And when that still doesn't work, she will still say it's your fault because It worked for me. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, she herself has said, I've given you the roadmap.
Yeah. You know how she does it? By getting fucking graduates to sign up under.
Yeah.
That's how she does it.
And affluence marketing. Let's look at this. So she loves posing for pictures and making that face.
You know, I mean, she looks good. Whoever's doing her hair and makeup, I don't care about the photos. Whether you take a good photo does not mean shit about how well your business is doing.
Yeah, and she has a professional makeup artist. She has a professional come to her house and do this for her.
Come on, let's be serious.
Yeah.
She's got a family member who she pays in jewelry, bro.
Probably. So, here's another join my team post. Just do it. Be a boss.
Be a boss.
Join my team.
First of all,
work from home, multiple streams, residual income, tax write-off.
No, that is not how residual income works.
No.
Residual income is income that you've already done the work.
Like buying a real estate property and renting it out after it's paid off. That is residual income.
If you are an actor or a writer and you wrote a hit movie, you get royalties from it. That's residual income. If you write a book, and I mean that book will sell for several years, that is residual income because you've already done the work and you're still getting paid for it. If you stop going live, you don't make any money. Who's buying from you? I guess you could claim that people could go on your storefront and buy, but like, how likely is that really if you're not going live and selling?
Exactly.
Practically zilch.
Here's another predatory post. Where are my mothers who want to build a business and legacy with their daughters?
A legacy? How could you make it a legacy?
What an incredible opportunity with Paparazzi Accessories.
Oh, God.
You and your daughter, 18 years and older, can get a business name, an EIN, and be joint owners of a jewelry business. So instead of getting one person in a family, let's go for two.
You can leave this legacy to your if you mean debt to your granddaughters.
Yes, and need I remind the person who made this post, 99.56% of people in multi-level marketing lose money.
Yep.
You are the top 1% of the pyramid of this structure. You make all the money. Everyone below you does not make the same amount of money as you.
If you were really making money from those sales, which, since you're supposed to be a girl boss, and you don't even know what gross and net mean, apparently.
And where's the income disclosure statement
How many
link?
pieces did you sell? I just want to know how many pieces you sell so I can do the math and check you, but like...
She doesn't post
No, she doesn't post that. But just going from your gross and net, I don't even know why they're different. They're almost exactly the same.
There's a whole
You had to go to the decimal point to see the difference?
Yeah.
So it was like... And if you had just bought 50,000 from Paparazzi and sold them, like, you know, you're like this mythical version of Paparazzi that doesn't actually exist, your net should be about half of your gross.
Yeah. And here's the other...
Less because it's not 250, it's 275. It's 225. But we'll add in the freebies that she gets. But she's also got to buy...
certain number of pieces
she's also
to
got to
sell
buy
certain
supplies.
number of pieces.
She's got to pay for, the electricity in her house, blah, blah, blah.
And all the affluence marketing that she does.
Yeah, whoever's doing your makeup and taking your photos, that should be part of your...
expenses.
Expenses, yeah. So your net should be about, give or take, half your gross. Why is it not?
And here's the thing. This post does not have an income disclosure statement, and she says, you can leave this legacy to your granddaughters. Let's not just teach them to cook and clean. Let's teach them to be independent and financially stable. If you want to be independent and financially stable, get an education.
Jeez.
Enter the workforce. Negotiate your salary.
Learn a skill, but not selling MLMs. Please.
Save money. Open a Smarty Pig savings account and start socking away money in that. Joining a multi-level marketing company where you pay her salary
Can you imagine if, like...
Is not income, financial, stable stuff. It's just not.
Yeah. If hedge fund managers lost money at the percentages that MLMs did, nobody would sign up for it.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Oh, well, what are our returns? 99% of people lose money.
And
Annie, stop chewing the couch. Or the rug.
Annie.
You were crazy.
Stop eating mommy's rug.
You're a crazy puppy.
And here's another post. I have him home for 2 days and now we own a boat. How am I supposed to write this off?
You're not.
You're not.
Wait, did she really say how am I supposed to? I hope that's a joke. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that that's a joke. Because if you do fucking write that off, we know what you do unless you start doing classes on this fucking boat.
Or have people in your bling bosses come to your home in Florida and go party on this boat.
Are you going to start throwing, like, paparazzi Tupperware parties on your husband's boat?
Or have training seminars.
I don't think so.
Or rewards on the boat.
You have just admitted on Facebook that this is not a business expense.
Yeah, this is not a business expense, but let's
I
keep
would
our
want
eyes
to
on this.
Turn you in if you actually did. But I don't think so. I think she's just making it a joke. Like, oh, look, I know how to write stuff off because I'm a girl boss.
Yeah, girl boss.
Well, but I mean, this whole post is look at how much money I have. I let my husband blow tons of it on
this Sea-Doo boat.
On boats.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But I think my biggest irritation with all of this is the post that's like, $20, you can join my team, sign up for Fashion Fix so you can stay active.
Yeah.
The reason she wants 18 to 25-year-olds who don't have any real knowledge of managing money yet, because our education system is so poor in teaching this.
It's the same reason credit card companies target college campuses.
Exactly. But this MLM is now targeting college campuses through the up-and-coming teenagers that the founders and she's
going to say, you're going to college, you know what would be nice is if you could have a
side income.
A side hustle that would help you pay for your college. All you have to do is sign up for this, and then, all your college money goes to fucking paparazzi.
But the thing is, she is an iconic impressionista.
Annie, knock it off!
She is an iconic impressionista. So, she is in the category of the top 1% of paparazzi.
Yeah, she's got a big downline.
And she does have an extensive downline.
I don't even know
And this is her monthly bonus.
I don't even know how much she actually sells. And I would love to know the number. There's no reason you shouldn't share that, especially if you're sharing the end, the supposed gross and net. Why would you not hide? Why would you not brag about how many items you sold?
Well, I'm curious. So let's take that number. 268,700.
Oh, I love that she has 172 in returns.
So 53,740 pieces. And let's multiply that by $2.75. So she spent, not including tax, she spent $147,785. And then we're just going to add the taxes that she's collected plus $17,685.26. So that's her cost for the jewelry. So $165,470.26. All right. So 268,700.97 minus 165,470.26. That's how much she made before she finished expenses.
Yeah.
Before her expenses. Okay? That's.
We have to guess because she doesn't give us.
She doesn't give you all the details. She's just
bragging. I'm surprised returns is on there.
Yeah, me too.
Also, don't you return them to paparazzi and get your money back?
Not always.
In theory.
In theory.
She had to eat $172 in returns. Isn't the whole thing that paparazzi, if you can't fix it, you can send it to paparazzi and get your money refunded?
Yeah.
Isn't that part of the spiel? Shouldn't there be nothing on returns?
Well, if you have a return, You submit a claim to paparazzi, and then paparazzi tells you to destroy the jewelry.
Yeah, but they
destroy
pay you,
it.
They pay you back.
So
in theory, that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
So, hey, while you're telling everyone in the most condescending way, to charge tax, maybe you should tell them to send the returns back to paparazzi and get refunded, because apparently you're not doing that.
Yeah. But this was from somebody brought this to my attention.
And we know she doesn't offer returns for stuff that isn't broken.
All sales are final.
All sales are final. So those can't be returns for someone who was just like, you know what, I thought I wanted it, but I changed it.
So here's one of my anonymous contributors' thoughts. I knew it. Not surprising that paparazzi would encourage their consultants to recruit the young and vulnerable. All this new jewelry coming out is young-based, and the misty dresses on her lives to get younger people into the business. The entire post of Erica's is so misleading. What really irritates me about all of this is whether they're going into higher education, a full-time career. Those are the two things she wants the most. Military, because MLMs are prominent in military bases.
She just wants the money. She doesn't care what you do.
Yeah, she just wants their money. So I want to read the rest of the comments. This is so gross. I just posted about it on my Facebook page. Emily, I really think you should do a video for young people about the predatory practices and beware of opportunities like this.
Yeah.
It's not an opportunity.
She's asking you to join under her, and she won't even tell you how many she sold.
Yeah.
She's got a gross and net sales thing that doesn't make any sense. Her returns don't make sense either. Why aren't they in... Wouldn't her returns be in like a...
I'm just showing the puppies.
Wouldn't they be like in a multiple of, I don't know, 225, because that's what you're eating?
Yeah.
So, and hers were like 720. Is that what's 720 divided by 225? Does that even come out even?
Let me look. 720?
Yeah, isn't that what she put? I mean, you could double check.
I closed the old calculator.
No, you could double check what she wrote.
Oh, her 268,000.
Yeah, that doesn't come out even. It should come out even. In what world would a return be?
It was $172 divided by 5. So that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't come out even. Well, in what world is there a return where she either doesn't get all of her money back or doesn't eat the $275 or whatever that she already paid?
Or the shipping that the person did the return for.
Yeah, I mean, is she counting shipping in her returns? Who knows, because she doesn't list it.
She doesn't give you all the details. So another person says, this is so predatory, it just makes me so angry. If one good thing came from my experience with paparazzi is that I've been able to warn my teenager against any and all MLM companies. I totally agree, very predatory. Shame on Erica Cole to try and recruit young people into thinking they can be a 6-figure earner like her.
Oh, but they're 18, so they're adults, so it's okay.
But other people are like, ugh, and bloodsucker.
Yeah.
And I have to agree with that, because none of those posts had the income disclosure statement.
No.
And none of those posts mentioned that she is a iconic impressionista, and that was her highest paid rank ever.
She doesn't even mention, she's right, she says join for only $20, and then she says to
sign up for
this to stay active. She doesn't mention how much that costs.
No, she didn't mention how much
Right.
it costs, and she doesn't mention what it does to benefit her. So if you join for $20, she doesn't get anything. But if you sign up for Fashion Fix, you're automatically paying anywhere from $80 to $90 per month.
Which she conveniently leaves out of the sales.
That keeps you active as a consultant, which helps her bottom line, because the more active consultants she has underneath her, the higher the percentage of her compensation is.
Oh, sure, yeah. The more suckers
and
she
it helps
brings
her
in.
reach her rank. And the more active people she has underneath her, so if you buy Fashion Fix and you're spending $90, she gets 10% of that. So that's $9 per person that she signs up and gets them to do Fashion Fix.
Yeah, for every month that she keeps them from quitting.
Yes, for every month that they keep Fashion Fix and don't quit.
Yeah. Which she is going to push hard to make sure that's 6 months, a year, forever.
Yeah. And then if you ever decide that you don't want to do it anymore and you don't want to be an active consultant anymore, you will get
She also doesn't mention what you get by signing under her other than she will be your mentor. She doesn't say what that means, right?
Nope.
You're gonna be a Padawan under her? Is she gonna take you under her wing?
Nope.
I mean, obviously not. She's saying it on Facebook, so.
Okay, pumpkin. I mean, that's what her post says.
Yeah, it's mentor in name only.
Yeah.
All you're gonna do is, I guess, get access to maybe her videos where she talks down to you
and she may share your live on her Bling Bosses page.
I mean,
but the only people shopping the Bling Bosses page are the people in her downline.
Yeah, because she will make money off that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gross. It's gross.
So yeah,
She says, "Look, I'm making money. You can too. Yeah. If you screw over all your friends and family and get them to join under you."
I would love a truthful post. How many people have you recruited? Yeah. How many people have remained active? How much money did you make last month? What's your highest paid rank?
How much did you sell? How much of it was for $5 and how much was for $25? How many of those were to your downline? How many of those were on your lives?
Could you answer those questions?
Need exact numbers. It'd just be nice to have
ballparks. Yeah. And when you do an opportunity live and you're talking about the opportunity and people ask you those questions, don't glance over them and fail to answer them.
And you should.
They're legitimate questions.
You should be able to answer that because you are, quote unquote, a mentor.
Yeah.
If I were going to mentor under someone, I would want those details. So I would expect those details. And honestly, if she was really bragging on Facebook, she would be putting in those numbers and not headshots of herself or her husband's new boat.
And asking, how am I going to get a tax write-off from this?
I hope you fucking don't, because it's not a business expense. Yeah. I'm sorry. Call me a hippie lefty who doesn't think taxes are automatically theft.
I'm trying to find the question thing. I may have to go to a video. Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta go to my channel and pull up a video.
No, I don't want to see a video.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds, and I'm here.
Is it just her going after grads, or is...
It's in the entirety of Paparazzi.
Did Paparazzi send a thing to go after grads? Are they telling people to do that?
Paparazzi has been kind of convincing people.
Always been going after grads, but have they said it specifically? Have they done what Eric Cole does and called it out specifically in advertising?
A couple years ago, Trent Kirby, there was a secret recording that Trent Kirby said our target demographic over the next few years is going to be the 18 to 25-year-olds.
Yeah, because they've already churned through everyone else.
They've churned through everybody else, and so they need younger, fresh blood.
Yeah, they have to go to people who are just coming of age to join. Which, that's not good. If this was a real opportunity, people would be banging on the doors to join under you. You wouldn't have to advertise on Facebook.
So, Erica, I would love it as a mentor for your $5 Bling Bosses to answer these questions in an opportunity live. And this would be a great way to show that you're serious about mentorship and blessing people with the opportunity.
She's not.
How long have you been in the MLM? Well, we know you've been in it since, 2016? Huh? How much money did you make last year after expenses?
What were your expenses?
What were your expenses last year? Have you borrowed money or used your credit card to fund your business? How much did you borrow? How much do you owe? Do you need to have recruits to make money? Well, everything about that post screams yes.
And honestly, if you did borrow money to buy inventory, then the Interest would be part of your expenses as well.
And eats into your bottom line.
Yeah.
How many people have you recruited? How many did you recruit last year? How many of your recruits have left the business? What percentage of the money you made came from selling the product versus to customers, and here's the key word here, outside the MLM? What percentage of the money you made come from selling this product to customers outside the MLM?
Honestly, if Paparazzi was like a real business and not a
bullshit MLM.
Yeah, a giant leech pretending to be a business, they would have a rule against selling to other people within Paparazzi.
Yep. And here's another question. What percentage of the money you made, income and bonuses, less your expenses, came from recruiting other distributors and selling them inventory or other items to get started? This includes your affiliate links. How much time do you spend on the business? How much inventory did you buy from the MLM last year? Did you sell all of it? How much inventory do you have in your
just what
warehouse?
What percentage do you
is
sell?
More than a year old?
What percentage do you sell? If you buy 1,000 pieces,
do you sell all 1,000
in a month?
1,000 pieces.
How many? I mean, you don't have to necessarily sell all 100,000 or 1,000 to make money, but that would be something a mentor would say. Hey, I buy 1,000 pieces a month. I sell about 900 of them. 950, blah blah, or whatever. Then I buy more. I mean, that would be a thing. Like, what's your sell-through rate?
Yeah.
That's
another question.
That's a legitimate business term. Right?
What's your sell-through rate?
Every supermarket has a sell-through rate. Oh well, we buy 500 avocados in a month, but about 150 of them go bad before we can sell them. Right? I realize jewelry doesn't go bad, which is how
paparazzi jewelry goes bad. It tarnishes, starts to smell.
Well, I mean, it doesn't.
Things break.
It doesn't spoil per se, but like that doesn't mean that sell-through rate is not important.
Yeah. No.
That it's just, oh, well, that's future money. We'll sell it later. It's fine. We won't count it. Like, no, it fucking does matter. And especially even if the jewelry, doesn't go bad, it goes out of style.
Yeah, because everyone wants a bumblebee and weird-looking flowers with a crappy rhinestone. So, if you could answer those questions and do an actual opportunity live, I would give you mad props. I would even commend you.
She's probably not going to respond to this at all, and if she did, she's just going to be more...
emails.
Condescending. She
but
doesn't care.
If you truly cared about my thoughts and opinions on this, and if you really weren't being a predatory bitch, in my humble opinion,
ouch.
and I'm allowed to say that because this is my opinion and commentary channel, and I'm allowed to have an opinion, and this is my opinion, and I am giving commentary on your post.
I don't think bitch is a legally distinct term, but it's mean, but it's not.
What the posts say, okay, pumpkin, is a bitchy thing to say.
Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty, I mean, and that's the people that are supposed to be in your downline.
Yeah.
That's the other paparazzi consultants.
And you've called them suckers and losers
also,
and jerks.
Why do you care? Like, if they're eating the costs of I mean, if you really cared, sure,
God.
tell them. But, like, it doesn't affect you whether they're eating the sales cost and you're not. That just proves what a...
bad mentor you are.
Well, what a better girl boss you are than they are. I guess if you really did care, give them that advice. But then why be a dick about it?
And here's the other thing. If you were truly being a mentor, you would teach them how to collect sales tax, how to do inventory,
you shouldn't have
how
to
to not buy more than you can reasonably sell. You would direct them to read the policies and procedures before they sign up for the company, not just plunk down $20 and then go sign up for Fashion Fix. You should direct them to read the policies and procedures prior to plunking down their credit card. But it's not going to happen.
Nope. Just trust me. Look at the boat. Look at how big and impressive the boat is.
Yeah, look at the sea dude. It's so cute and so
Look
fun.
at my hair. Look, this hair costs money. Look, do you want to be this rich? Sign up under me. How many? How about this? How many of those under you are also
six-figure earners?
Yeah, six-figure earners. That would be nice to know.
How many people underneath you are in debt?
If you're selling a mentorship, which you are, it's on your Facebook page.
Yep, that's what you're saying. E-Bling Boss. We can go to your website and see what it says there.
I would love to know all the success stories you have. What's how many of your quote unquote graduates are also six-figure earners? How many of them are in the pink diamond black triangle, whatever the fuck paparazzi calls it?
What level are you?
Yeah. You should have a percentage. Like, if you could come back and say, like, 60% of people in my downline, right, are directly under me in my downline. We won't go, like, 3 levels deep or whatever, but, like, if you're saying, like, 60% of those in my direct downline, just 1 level under me, are, purple diamonds and pink horseshoes or whatever, like, that would mean something. I'd be like, huh, right? Because, like, you're selling a mentorship, if, like, a college is selling, come to this such and such university, they tell you how many of their, what percentage of their graduates get a job within the first year.
And they also tell you what percentage of graduates are, scholarship winners.
Right? They brag, oh, we've got 5 members on the Supreme Court. Like, they tell you, like, all the famous people that graduated from that college. Yep. If you're a mentor, why aren't you bragging about the people that you've mentored making it?
Yep.
Why is it all about you?
Exactly.
I mean, that's nice that you made it, but, like, if you're selling grads on joining under you, shouldn't you be selling why you're a good mentor? They could sign up under anybody in Paparazzi. Why you? Yeah. What do you bring to the table?
What makes you so special and unique?
Why are you better than, I don't know, one of these other paparazzi, elites? Why not? Why should they join under you and not them? Oh, because you made $200,000? Well, that's great. That doesn't mean, I mean, you can literally make that money off the back of people that join under you.
Yeah.
And probably.
So she says she's an iconic impressionista with over 47,500 business partners. Is that your total number of people that have joined your team? How many of those are still active?
Wait, how much?
Almost 50,000 people.
Oh my, that is so ridiculous that her downline is she counting like more than 1 level deep?
Yeah, I bet she's counting. She's counting all the people that she signed up and the people they've signed up.
She's counting all the levels that paparazzi counts, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
But if somebody,
that's what's on her report.
If somebody is under you, right? If you have somebody under you and they have somebody under you, are you really a mentor to like that granddaughter relationship? Because I don't think you are. Not really.
No.
I don't think those should count.
Nope.
I mean, I know they count when it comes to compensation. But, like, I wouldn't count that as a mentor. Like, I did, like, a mentorship role to like, someone who was just starting out. But if they go on and teach somebody else, I don't count who they taught as being my mentor.
So let's just pay attention to this part. So as an impressionista or above, she has to buy 250 pieces each month or 125 personal volume, but her organizational volume is 1,500,000 pieces. She has to have 3 personally sponsored active consultants.
Hey, what would the bare minimum that she has to buy to stay active times 12 months be?
That's a good question. Let's look
Does
that
it
up.
happen to come up to very close to what she said on her? I am just curious. Right, 200 PV a month.
So 4,125 plus tax. Because That's
For
she
12
has.
months?
Yeah, she has to buy 125 pieces. That's 250
Well, then-
PV
Okay.
times $2.75.
That's for a month.
That's 1 month, and multiply that by 12.
Mm.
So she barely has to spend $5,000.
Yeah, really, just to stay active.
But,
I mean, she's obviously spending more than that.
But she gets the retail, the show rebate, the business building bonus.
I'm kind of
Then
wondering.
she gets 10% off her level 1, 5% off level 2, 5% off level 3, generation 3%, 1, 2, and 3, legacy 2%, infinity bonus 1%.
I'm kind of wondering if her gross and net sales are based on gross and net sales of her downline and not actually her personal gross and net sales.
Well, the only person that can answer that is her.
Yeah. And honestly, that would make the math make sense.
Yeah, it would.
Because that would explain why her net and her gross are only, a few $1,000s off of each other. Because that would be her buying the bare minimum to stay active.
Yeah.
And everyone else under her is actually the sales that she's counting. Maybe. I don't know. It'd be nice if we got any more details. I'm surprised we got the returns. I don't know how she's calculating those.
Yes, she's very selective on the details she gives out. So
It's all cargo cult stuff.
So I'm
It's meant to look like a real sales, information and numbers, but really it's smoke and mirrors. It's a prop.
So what advice would you give to?
Don't join a fucking MLM at all, ever, no matter what it is, even if you like the product.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Ask yourself, why would a company
Target you.
why would a company sell to other people to then turn around and resell? Why would they introduce a middleman unless it's not really a middleman? They're pushing all the risk onto you.
Yes.
Because if this was a real opportunity, why
would you be the one to take the risk and
Yeah.
hold all the product?
Why wouldn't Paparazzi just sell directly to customers? Why would they introduce, and I don't mean hire salespeople, because you're not a salesperson, right? You have to buy it from them at wholesale prices.
And the wholesale prices aren't that great. And if you've watched other videos, you know that you can get the same stuff for less
For a
on
lot less,
Temu,
yeah.
Nihao, Shein.
So if it's such a great deal, why are they introducing and encouraging more middlemen to buy to
because
hold
they're struggling.
hold the merchandise and then resell it? Why? Because it's a scam.
And now they're bringing back pieces from when I was a consultant in 2019, Southwest Showdown.
Honestly, there's only so many ways you can make this cheap jewelry, right? They can't start putting in real fucking diamonds. You can only rearrange cheap stones and glass and beads so many.
Exactly. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me and my hubby for the last hour.
It was an hour?
Yeah, we were going for an hour because we were that pissed off.
I don't know.
So I'm going to give a shout out to the members. Thank you, members, for being members of the channel. It is not required, but is very much appreciated. And as a reminder, this channel is all my opinion and commentary. I'm entitled to it under the First Amendment of the United States of America. And if you are a public figure and you are putting out on your public Facebook pages that I have access to, I can react and comment on it. And it's my opinion.
No,
So
sometimes,
suck it.
sometimes it's mine.
And it's my husband's opinion. So have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to be real, not perfect. #SpoonieLife. Take care, y'all.
Don't join an MLM.
And don't join it.